We can see innumerable strange things happening around us every day. Something amazing may be taking place in a glowing crystal blue ocean this very moment. For exploring these astonishing things, people need to fathom the depth of oceans, but for some people there is great magic even at the surface. We just need to be a bit more attentive in order to find out something interesting taking place around us. There may be some intelligent bees capable of opening bottle caps, a gummy worm, or a self-eating serpent out there. Well, be prepared to watch some amazing things which you may be witnessing for the first time. Gummy caterpillar. This little walking jelly seems attractive and some of you might just feel like eating it. But hold on, it's not a real gummy worm. It's a caterpillar species belonging to the Alona Limicodidae family, a group of moths known for their slug-like caterpillar shape. Although it looks like candy, it's not worth eating as it has distinct features. Its glittering jelly-like shine is because of a lubricant made of liquefied silk produced by the caterpillar, whereas its gelatinous skin is full of tiny stinging hairs. Siberian tiger attacks kid. For kids, there wouldn't be any outdoor attraction better than visiting a zoo. In this footage, we can see a 7-year-old Irish boy visiting the Dublin Zoo. Suddenly, the Siberian tiger attacked the boy who was not facing the big cat. Fortunately, the boy was on the other side of the thick glass wall and remained unhurt. It's believed that large cats like lions and tigers are ambush predators and prefer to attack their prey from behind. Therefore, if you turn your back to these predators, it can invigorate their instinct to kill. Trusted Morty. At times, relationships between man and beast can become a bit complicated. Dogs are considered to be man's best friend. Rest assured that loving and trusting friendship always works both ways. Florian Beck, a 28-year-old student, has trained his 4-year-old Australian Shepherd Morty to carry out a man-dog double act. In April 2021, Morty was filmed performing a perfect trust fall. Maybe shortly Florian can train Morty to catch him in a similar manner.
Close.
Snake eating itself. Usually the sight of a slithering serpent would spook any normal person, but watching one eating itself is a whole other story. You can see in the footage that the king snake swallows itself like it's no big deal. As humans feel worried about being bitten by the same, perhaps snakes also have to be careful about their own jaws. It's been observed that king snakes can hunt each other and occasionally they take themselves for food. This confusion is generally created when a snake gets too hot. It can get disoriented and their overheated brains can presume their own flickering tails to be food. When locked in such a situation, it may be dangerous to try and untangle it. The man behind the camera used an innovative trick by applying hand sanitizer containing alcohol, which made the snake come out of his agonizing state. Treefall ruckus. Probably no one will notice if a tree falls in a forest, but the same can create a ruckus in a populated area. Just watch this footage. In April 2021, though this falling tree made a lot of noise, the only sound anyone heard inside the SUV was that of someone screaming. Probably someone who had narrowly escaped doom. The incident took place in Durham, North Carolina. The driver passed just a split second before the tree collapsed and brought down traffic lights and electric lines with it. Art over the shoulder. People say that a picture is worth 1,000 words. We can guarantee that you'll be pleasantly surprised to see the proficiency of this young artist in over-the-shoulder artwork. Isaac MacDonald is an artist from Ottawa who has specialized specifically in oil paintings and is considered an expert in general. Painting one's own portrait while using a mirror is not an artistic talent but an exercise that needs precise hand coordination. Color-changing shirt. Having a shirt changing color frequently seems quite far-fetched, but here in this footage we can prove that such a shirt exists. Within a few seconds the shirt goes from blue to green to red to purple. This change is based on the fact that visible light consists of different wavelengths which provide an array of colors seen by us ranging from red to violet. We see colors based on wavelengths which are reflected to our eyes or back at the camera lens in case of a picture or video clip. As the flashing lights change color in the club, it prevents certain colors from being visible at different times based on wavelengths being reflected back and creating an evolving filter. This shirt seems to be a perfect design for those who can't choose which color to wear. You can probably judge that the shirt is actually red and blue. Color-changing octopus. A deep-sea creature has immense abilities to change colors. Several octopuses and members of the cephalopod class are capable of changing their color and texture. This chameleon-like ability is bestowed upon them due to special substances found under the skin of an octopus. This includes cells known as chromatophores, which possess small sacs filled with pigments including brown, black, orange, red and yellow, and the muscles that contract and expand the pigment sacs. On being contracted and stretched, the color inside the sacs becomes more prominent. The collective functioning of millions of chromatophores can form different patterns and colorations on the skin of the octopus. It's combined with the projections on the skin, known as papillae, to change shape to create textures varying from small bumps to long spikes. Octopuses are believed to be colorblind. Some researchers opine that the mimicry process is semi-automatic and carried out similar to a reflex by other specialized receptors which detect brightness, polarization, and color of reflected light found in the surroundings of the octopus. When this information is passed on to the pigment cells and they adapt to reflect the surroundings or flash enormously intimidating colors or create a vibrant hue to attract a mate. We hope you guys won't be using the same techniques to attract your potential mates. Sea sparkle. The neon blue glow observed in this clip is authentic and produced by millions of single-celled bioluminescent algae called Noctiluca scintillans, or more commonly referred to as sea sparkle. When these tiny creatures are disturbed by waves, currents, or even by a human foot, as a defensive measure against predators, they emit a flashing light that illuminates the water around them. This seemingly rare phenomenon of bioluminescence could be witnessed all over the world, especially at Halong Bay, Vietnam, Springbrook Park, Australia, and around the San Juan Islands in Washington, USA. The best times to catch the immaculate views of aquatic light shows are summer and autumn, as Noctiluca scintillans tend to be more active during warmer months. Have you ever witnessed this amazing sight? If not, don't miss out on any opportunity to enjoy this unique experience. Surprising alligator. A unique incident was captured by a camera in September 2021 at a marina on Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. A lone alligator was observed searching some astonishing rays in the water. However, there was something much bigger to appear. It was an unlikely encounter as the shark tried to nibble onto the alligator's leg. This video is ample proof that even the scariest predator can become the prey in a matter of moments. Size and coloration show that it probably was a deadly tiger shark. Have you ever come across such an amazing experience in your life? Scuffle between a wasp and a cockroach. This unique footage shows a deadly scuffle between a wasp and a cockroach which led to a twisted and sad ending. While the wasp and cockroach were combating vigorously, another predator got the opportunity to enjoy the delicious meat of both the contenders. A lethal lizard just got hold of the wasp and the cockroach. Wise people always advise to be careful of the third party while fighting with equals. Frilled neck lizard. See this little creature and remember never to fiddle with it. This is a frilled neck lizard. In this scene, a teenage wildlife photographer was recklessly hunted down by the lizard. While exploring the Kimberley region of Western Australia, Ricky McKenzie encountered this frilled dragon while walking in the middle of a dirt road. He saved it from harm's way, but the lizard turned on him. Gambit giraffe. The magnificent mammal you see is known as Gambit the giraffe, and it looks like a giant. This curious fellow surprises the happy campers by sticking out its neck into their outdoor adventure. It roams around the Mansfield Wildlife Reserve in the Eastern Cape bushveld of South Africa. It's a gentle giant and frequently greets visitors. Visitors keep themselves at a safe distance from the giraffe as its kicks are strong enough to kill a lion. Be mindful when you visit a safari and come across a giraffe. Don't take liberty and fiddle with the giant mammal as it can kick you and smash your head. Ride of a lifetime. Though we all wanted to fly in the open sky when we were kids, very few get the opportunity to live out their childhood dream. This 5-year-old girl joined her father, Alexander Stroyer, who is a highly experienced skydiver. This old man took his fearless girl for the unique experience. She maintained her composure, though she doesn't look too pleased, but she had control over her emotions because she understood the thrill of adventure from a young age. 90-year-old skydiver. Instead of cutting cake on her 90th birthday, this old exuberant lady decided to make this day very special. Margaret Wesson celebrated her 90th birthday by jumping out of an aeroplane. This determined old lady from Woodville, Wisconsin, especially waited all her life to do this. Unfortunately, she could not chance to live her dream in her youth, She touched down the ground safely and overjoyed after her unique experience, and happily lived till the age of 95 when she passed away in January 2020. Well, those who are young at heart and not overawed by the impact of age can enjoy their life at any stage. Intelligent bees opening a bottle cap. After a hectic day, drinking a soda may seem like a refreshing idea, but seeing bees enjoying soda might be hilarious. In this footage, you can see two bumblebees working in collaboration to remove the cap of the Fanta bottle. These intelligent bees were observed in May 2021 in Sao Paulo, Brazil. They successfully twisted the cap up and pushed it over the top of the bottle. Although the brains of bees are estimated to be less than 2 cubic millimeters in volume, or smaller than a single grain of rice, they are much smarter. In 2017, bees' ability to solve problems, even involving unfamiliar tools, was proven during experiments conducted by a group of scientists at Queen Mary University, London. They concluded that bees can be trained to drag yellow balls into a goal in exchange for a sugary treat, and bees also displayed the ability to impart the same training to fellow bees. Ingenious barber. This old man has really discovered the magic potion to retain his eternal youth. Perhaps it's miracle of an ingenious barber who puts in a lot of effort and turns a 77-year-old man into a 28-year-old dashing guy. The barber transformed him from a senior into a stud with a drastic hair overhead. Besides an immaculate dye job, the barber applies a powerful skin-safe adhesive for attaching new hairs to the client's scalp. It simply indicates that age is probably just a number. Which of these astonishing sights impressed you the most? Share your opinion with us in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. See you all next time.